Ryan Bliss made his Major League Baseball debut today for the Mariners, got his first couple of Major League Baseball putouts and an assist, and made an error. He got on base once via the walk, and it was pretty nice that happened. Overall, I'd say he did a decent job throughout the game. Mariners win 3-2, 6 hits given up, and 6 hits that they had. Most of their hits came in the first couple of innings. Actually, the first inning they did well, then seven straight got retired. Then they got a couple of hits, and then they got no hit after the third, which wasn't great. But the nice thing about that is they only struck out 5 times today while striking out the Astros. My scorecard had 10, but I might have made a mistake. They struck out the Astros 9 times. Abreu, Abreu got a base hit and an RBI, brought his average to .108. So actually pretty impressive for that. There. Ty France scored Julio. After Julio had some hard hit balls, he went 2 for 4. Did strike out once on a questionable call from the ump. I cannot wait to see the ump scorecard. There were a lot of calls. Most of them actually did favor Seattle. I will admit that they did favor Seattle, but there were a lot of questionable calls from the ump. Class A played today as well. We had Canzone and Rojas and Rayleigh all come in as pinch hitters today. Or, well, Rayleigh actually didn't get the hit. He came in as a defensive replacement for Haniger. Haniger actually made a decent play where he stopped. A ball landed right on the first base line, and it was just fair, and it kept rolling, and Haniger got it and got it into second base quick enough that the guy had to stop at first. Altuve had a double, and Crawford had a double. Had a double and a single, and yeah, Julio stole a couple of bags. It was hilarious. He stole second on a good play, and then the third baseman was standing right on the edge of the outfield, and then he just looks at his he takes his little secondary lead, and he's just like 9. He didn't get the score, unfortunately. We went 3 for 11 with runners in scoring position, left 9 on base. Houston went 2 for 5, left 5 on base. We had 5 batters reach via the walk, and they had 2 batters reach via the walk. We gave up 2 earned runs for both off of Bryce Miller. Um, Miller gets the win. Thornton and Spear get the holds, and Munoz gets his 11th save of the season. That actually gives us a one-game full game over Houston by us beating them head to head, plus helps of the tiebreakers. It was. I will say this: I would have liked it if we had offensive output more than just in the first inning, but it worked, and our defense looked pretty good. Sure, Bliss made a mistake in the infield, but he's a rookie. I can forgive him for that. Obviously, he's a rookie. He's gonna learn. Yeah, you understand what happens, but it's one of those things where you have to worry about the um, long-term effects of it on his mental health if you get hard on him, but we're not going to do that. We're going to hopefully that Scott maybe keeps him in the lineup tomorrow. Maybe, maybe not. It's going to depend because he is up as a second baseman. We could have Josh Rojas play second base. It's all going to depend on the pitching matchup tomorrow. I do expect him to get a decent amount of playing time, probably at least 5 or 6 starts while he's up. Don't expect him to be staying up when Polanco comes back, depending on how long the Polanco injury. Just the fact that it's 6 hits when they came from JP, Julio had 4 of them, and then Ty and Mitch Haniger had the other 2. The walks came from. And you can actually see that our walks came from pretty interesting places too. Dylan Moore, Garver walked twice. He's a designated walker. Ty walked once, and Bliss walked once. That was his first career on base. So he went 0 for 2, but he's got a 333 on base percentage, which is also his on base plus slug because he hasn't slugged. So yeah, that's pretty cool. It was an overall good game. Happy for Ryan Bliss to be able to make his Major League Baseball debut. About a decade ago, right December 10th, 2014, he posted my dream Mariners in response to the Mariners. um, showing a light up game. That was a good game.